Welcome back sa ating channel. Naging mainit nga na usapin di umano sa mundo ng social media. Tila nagsalita na nga si Kong Rodante Marcoleta ukol di umano sa kaso ng SSS dahil tila ang kapal-kapal daw di umano ng pagmumukha ng mga opisyalis na ito dahil kung nagtratrabaho sila ay ang bagal-bagal nila at hindi man lang maasikaso ang mga kliyente. Samantala, ang sahod di umano ng CEO is 3 million. Paano ito nangyari? Kaya naman gumawa agad ng batas si Kong Rodante Marcoleta at inaksyonan ang problema na ito. Dagdag pa ng maraming netizen, dapat po Sir Idol Kong Marcoleta, kasuhan po nyo ang mga employee ng SSS upang pagbayaran po nila ang kinurakot nila na pera ng kawawang mahihirap na nagbabayad ng SSS. God bless po Sir Idol. Ang kakapal ng mga mukha ng ang sarap ng buhay nila samantalang ang mga pensioner ay nagtitiis sa kakakurapot na pensyon. Pati iyang employees at mga ranking employees ay ang laki-laki ng sahod. May mga lalaking bonus pa iyan tuwing Pasko. Hay nako, it's unfair. Talaga only in the Philippines talaga yan. Masyadong bang stressful at dami ng trabaho ng isang opisyal ng SSS para sumahod ng milyon? Death benefit claim. Pangalang pahirapan na mag-claim ang members tapos sila ganyan ang mga sahod. Dapat tanggalan na mga yan, mga opisyal ng SSS. Grabe, ganun ba kahirap ang trabaho nila sa laki ng sweldo? Tapos yung mga pensioners, kulang pa pambili ng gamot yung natatanggap na pension. Dapat na maimbestigahan yung mga mapagsamantala dyan sa SSS. Tanggalin na yung mga malalaking sahod. Mga pahirap sila sa ating bansa. Kawawa kaming mga members ng SSS. Talo pa nila ang presidente ng bansa sa sahod. Kapal ng mga mukha. Etong mga taong mapagsamantala na mga officials ng SSS, sana kasuhan yun sila, Sir Marcoleta. Well mga kababayan, para nga sa karagdagang impormasyon, panoorin nga natin ang buong video. At kung bago ka naman sa aking channel, huwag kalimutan i-click ang subscribe button at notification bell para lagi kang updated sa ating mga bagong video. At para sa sulit viewers natin dyan, maraming salamat sa walang sawang pagsuporta.
To those already provided under Republic Act 8282. I have already provided the qualifications for this exception, Mr. Chair, more particularly by being able to describe the peculiar characteristic of these employees of a foundation or association or a corporation organized and operated exclusively for religious purposes. There are qualifying elements, Mr. Chair. For example, they perform duties fully, directly, and solely for religious activities. Also, said employees that are being sought to be exempted from the coverage of the SSS law are active and devoted members of these religious entities. And also finally, the entities, meaning to say the religious organizations or foundations, are providing basic amenities like housing and medical services. These are the peculiar characteristics of the employees of such institutions which the bill seeks to be exempted from the purposes of SSS coverage. That is the sole objective, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Marcoleta. Okay, I would like to ask if Congressman Tanchay is here. Wala si Don China. Okay.
She asked that I will be the one to sponsor our bill, House Bill 175.
Thank you, Congressman Marcoleta. It's well taken by this committee. So we would like to ask the position of the SSS. Attorney Cruz, you're virtually recognized.
Mr. Chair, may I ask our colleague from our legal division, Attorney Vicky Garong, to present the position of SSS. She is here now in this call, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Attorney Galong, you are virtually recognized.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, Your Honors and everyone. I'm Attorney Maria Victoria Garang, the SSS Legislative Affairs Department, and thank you for inviting the SSS to this meeting. As to HB 175, which seeks to exempt or exclude services of employees or workers in religious entities from SSS coverage, the SSS expresses strong reservation to this proposal since we find it inconsistent with the state policy to protect labor and promote the welfare of workers. As comments, we have the following. First, the thrust of the state is to provide universal social security protection to all workers. The mandate of the SSS is to provide social protection and through SS benefits such as maternity, sickness, disability, old age, and death benefits, as well as unemployment benefits to its members and beneficiaries. The mandatory SSS coverage is based on the 1987 Constitution, particularly Section 3 of Article 13 on the protection of labor and promotion of social justice. And membership in the SSS is in compliance with the legitimate exercise of police power of the state, wherein the employers are mandated to report their employees for coverage and remit the proper contributions on their behalf to entitle them to benefits. Second, the workers' coverage is compulsory to all employees regardless of status and tenure. Hence, the employees of religious entities must also be covered. And lastly, no less than the Supreme Court held that employees of religious and charitable institutions cannot be excluded from the coverage of the SS law. This is in Roman Catholic Archbishop of Manila versus SSS in January 1961 and reiterated in the newer jurisprudence, the Salvation Army versus SSS, dated September 15, 2021. Those are our comments, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Attorney Garo. Okay, I think on
Mr.
SSS
Chair.
only. Okay, Congressman Marcoleta, you're recognized.
Mr. Chair, may I reply to the comment of the legal officer of SSS?
You're recognized, Congressman Marcoleta.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have no quarrel with the comments made by the legal officer of SSS because precisely, Mr. Chair, before Republic Act number 1161 was amended by Republic Act 1792, the service performed by employees in the employ of organizations or foundations or institutions of religious in nature, these are provided by the law previously, Mr. Chair. Most notably Republic Act 1161. However, these were deleted by the following Republic Act, which became effective in 1957. I'm referring to Republic Act 1792. And also, under Republic Act 8282, these employees, subject matter of this bill, Mr. Chair, were also excluded under the coverage of this law. That is why the jurisprudence cited by SSS are correct. This is the reason why we are introducing an amendment to 8282, Mr. Chair. Basically, this bill seeks to restore the previous exception granted by Republic Act 1161. Meaning to say, ibabalik lang po natin, Mr. Chair, yung dati nang inilagay na exception under Republic Act 1161. Kaya kung mapapansin po ninyo, the intention is to add another exception under Republic Act 8282. Magiging 5 na po sila instead of 4 exceptions, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Kapag ganun ang nangyari, hindi na po ngayon mapangangatwiranan ng SSS dahil nailagay na po natin sa batas yung exception. Sa ngayon po, tama sila kasi wala naman po talagang sinasabi yung present law that we can exempt these types of workers rendering services in the employ po of religious organizations. Am I correct, Madam Legal Officer from the SSS?
Attorney Galong, please answer the query of Congressman Marcoleta.
Mr. Chair, the bill seeks to amend the portion, section 8J of RA 8282. However, Mr. Chair, RA 8282 has already been repealed by RA 11199 or the Social Security Act of 2018. So, I don't think that can be done.
Hindi siya inamend. Nagdagdag lamang yung sinasabi mong law, attorney, kung papansinin mo. The enabling law is still 8282. Kung mapapansin mo ron, there are only 4 exceptions. The bill simply seeks to add another one. So kapag po napagtibay natin with the help of the chairman na naisama po natin these types of employees, hindi na po tayo magkakaroon ng debate, attorney. Yun lang po yung yung sinasabi ko sa inyo.
Yeah.
Attorney Galong, I would like to,
yes, Mr. Chair.
Attorney Galong, please.
Yes.
I would like to, Attorney Galong, let me answer, let me speak first. Okay?
Sir.
Thank you. Attorney Galong, I would like to reiterate what Congressman Marcoleta said, that on the Republic Act 1161, kasama na exception ng ating religious entities. And this was amended on 8282. Is that right?
Inamend po ng 1792, Mr. Chair, which became
Yes.
effective in 1957.
Okay.
Pagkatapos
right?
nagkaroon po tayo uli ng 8282, hindi na rin po sinama yung these types of employees. Kaya po itong bill natin is seeking to restore
Tama.
yung nawala dun sa 1161. Sa 1161 po, there were 11 exceptions, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Under Section 8, paragraph J, meron pong 11 exceptions, one of which are these types of employees subject matter of this bill. Ngayon, kung mapapansin po ng SSS, sa 8282, 4 na lang po yung naging exceptions.
Exception.
Pero we're now seeking to include another one. Ito nga po para maging 5 sila, Mr. Chair.
That is the reason, Attorney Galong, that we are proposing this bill. Congressman Marcoleta. Okay, Attorney
Yes,
Galong.
Mr. Yes, actually, Mr. Chair, in RA 8282, there were 5 exceptions. However, if you will read the Section 33 of RA 11199, the repealing clause, it says that RA 1161 and RA 8282 and all other laws, proclamations, executive orders, rules, and regulations or parts thereof inconsistent with this act are repealed, modified, or amended accordingly. Ayun po. So, repealed na po yung mga binabanggit ni Representative Marcoleta na laws, Your Honor.
So ano po yung sinasabi niyong huling batas, attorney?
Yun pong RA 11199, which is the Social Security Act of 2018 po. Yun po yung pinakabago.
Sinabi
And
po
which
ba
is the
niya na
one
ni-repeal
in
po niya
effect.
completely?
Opo.
O sa mga tweet, ilalagay po natin na pwede naman nating sabihin ngayon na doon sa Republic Act na sinabi ninyo, doon natin ipasok yung exception. Pwede rin po yun, hindi ba? Attorney.
The one that I expressed or stated a while ago is the position of the SSS. And I cannot make any personal decision on that, sir. So that is the position of the SSS. And it was approved and signed by our president and the DOF Secretary Benjamin Jokno as chairperson of the Social Security Commission. Because position papers of the SSS undergo review and they are given time to comment, to give their comments until it is finalized and approved and signed. And by the way, Mr. Chair, we submitted our position paper on HB 175 on February 9, 2023 po.
Yes.
Mr. Chair,
Okay, Congressman
gusto ko
Marcoleta.
lamang pong sabihin sa legal officer ng SSS na ang Congress po ang merong power para po mag-amend, mag-revise po ng batas. Lahat po ng pinag-uusapan nating RA ngayon. Kaya may karapatan po ang House of Representatives kahit na po sa RA 8282 o sa iba pang mga RA. Kaya pwede po nating sabihin na kahit na po sa RA 8282 o sa iba pang mga RA, pwede po nating sabihin na kapag naisingit kaya po nating baguhin yun sapagkat that is the exceptions na kapag naisingit po natin, sinasabi natin gusto nating idagdag sa exception na sinasabi natin gusto nating idagdag sa exception iral, sa ganon ay hindi na may kakatwiran po ng SSS. Mangyayari po yun at ang batas sa ganon ay hindi na may kakatwiran po ng SSS. Pinipilit nga po nating isali na attorney. Ang batas ay hindi naman isinali. Pinipilit nga po nating isali, attorney.
Yes, po.
Yes, Attorney Garong.
Yes, sir. We have no argument on that, that it is the legislative.
Yes,
it is
Attorney
So,
Garong.
salamat po,
Yes, sir. We have
Mr.
no
Chair.
argument on that,
Sa-
that it make amendments legislative laws. Yes. It is
So,
yes,
salamat
sir.
po,
But I guess
Mr.
as
Chair.
I said a while
Make
ago, I
amendments
was
of
stating
laws.
the position of the SSS. Yes, sir.
Thank
But
you,
I
Mr.
guess
Chair.
as I said a while ago,
Okay.
I was just stating the position.
Congressman
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Wala na si...
Congressman
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Marcoleta, any more? You want to additional to the SSS? Congressman Marcoleta, any more?
Mr. Chair, we will look
You
into
want
the
additional to the SSS?
law just mentioned
Mr.
by
Chair,
the
we will
legal
look into
officer of SSS. And we
Okay.
might be able to introduce just mentioned by the legal officer of SSS so that in the next hearing, and we might be able to introduce address some adjustments in the present concern so that in the next hearing aired by the legal officer of SSS completely address
Okay.
the thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Chair.
Maybe any motion to the members of this committee, our Vice Chair, Congressman Lara? Please unmute, Congressman Lara. Please unmute.
Yes, Mr. Chair, thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the said measures, HB 2934 and HB 1136. I do move, Mr. Chair.
Second the motion, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Congressman Bordado. So there's a motion by our Vice Chair of this committee, Congressman Lara, and duly seconded by Representative Bordado to approve a substitute consolidated measure to House Bill number 1136 and House Bill number 2934 with all the members present as co-author. If there's no objection, the motion is hereby carried. Congratulations, Congressman Lara and Congressman D.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much. Salamat. Thank you po.
Everyone, salamat po.
Salamat
Yes.
sa mga resource.
Well mga kababayan, tila makikita nga natin kung paano nga kakapal ang mga mukha ng mga opisyalis ng SSS dahil di umano sa pension pa lamang ng mga senior citizen ay tila ang liit-liit at ang hirap patanggapin, lalo na pag may namamatay ay ang hirap i-claim, samantala ang sahod nila ay napakalaki. Tila kaya nga ba mahirap i-claim dahil kinukurakot nyo ito, mga opisyalis ng mga SSS? Tila ang babagal ninyong kumilos, ngunit sa sahod ay tila napakalaki. Ang dami pa ninyong talo, mga pasenador o mga presidente. Dito nga natin makikita na nagalit nga ang maraming netizens sa nalaman at ibinulgar ni Kong Marcoleta na ito. Kaya umaasa sila kay Kong Rodante Marcoleta sa kanyang ipapasa na batas na tila panagutin ang mga opisyalis na kurakot ng SSS. Well mga kababayan, kung kayo ang tatanungin ano sa inyong palagay, just comment below sa ating comment section at ating pag-uusapan.